Corvus, Corvus, Corvus. Corvus. Corvus time is here. Alright.
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My angel can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target.
Got a coin slot in your heart or what?
Sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe-to-toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin in. See what happens.
Intriguing. Next time we're in battle, we'll make sure you get one.
Fuck yes. Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
There's something I want to talk to you about. Something important.
Okay. Well, now I'm intrigued. Do continue.
I could have died in that pod, back on the North Lloyd. You could have died, spending precious moments trying to free me, but you did it anyway. I owe you my life. I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have. I want that to mean something. I want you to know more about me, at least from what I can remember. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a dark justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a dark justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable.
Do you think she'll ever relent and make you a dark justiciar?
I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate. Hope has little place amongst Lady Shah's children. It's an illusion, a distraction. For this, I hope my time will yet come.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
You look happy, Shadowheart. Like a night orchid in bloom.
You must be imagining it.
It's all over your face.
It must be all the fresh air since the crash. Has me flush.
It looks good on you.
I wonder what the next move is.
need to share this with Zevlor. If it has any meaning. Alright.
The brothers. I guess they didn't find their sister.
These killings were deliberately brutal. There's something near that relishes in courage.
How do you maintain such an elaborate plait, Shadowheart? The craftsmanship is impressive.
Now that you mention it, I can't remember who taught me. Another memory lost, perhaps.
What now?
Still, if you let me watch your technique, I might learn it from you.
Maybe, if you keep a respectable distance.
Ah, stranger. Forgive the aroma.
You
The
catch a
aroma.
waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. An old hunter's trick. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me.
You're a monster? I'm surprised. I thought all Gur were vagrant cutthroats.
Pardon, but who or what is a Gur?
A mystical and dangerous people. We travel the land, never settling in one place. We steal your chickens, curse your crops, seduce your daughters. Your friend here has heard it all, I'm sure. I wish I had half the power settled folk think my people possess. Alas, I am a simple wanderer. A simple wanderer and monster hunter. But I'm no witch doctor or cutthroat.
So what monster are you hunting?
Something terrifying, no doubt. Dragon? Cyclops? Kobold?
Nothing so dramatic. I'm hunting for a vampire spawn. I fear he's gone to ground. I hope the hag of these lands can help me flush him out. If I can afford her blood price.
A vampire spawn? Why?
Everything alright?
Yes. Yes, fine. It's just specific. Why not kill the gnolls or goblins rampaging around here?
It is a sacred mission from the head of my tribe. She sent me here to capture the beast and return it to her.
Capture? And bring it where?
Baldur's Gate. My people wait for me there.
Under all the smiles, you can feel Astarion's tension. He's coiled like a spring, hand inching towards his weapon.
Is your friend ill? I have some tea that might help.
No, no. I'm quite well. We should go, but you have fun tracking your monster.
Safe travels. Good luck.
Thank you. Treating with a hag. I need all the luck I can get. May your road be kind.
Okay, Stern, I have questions.
Need something?
It looked like you were almost ready to tear that monster hunter apart.
We're not wandering these wilds looking for stimulating conversations. Of course my knife was ready. The Gur are duplicitous. I've had my share of run-ins, so caution is only natural.
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for two, so get to it. If it isn't the cheekiest pup of them all. You best have one hells of an apology for me, young man.
You'll get no apology from me, hag.
I do like the mouthy ones. You know, I was gonna give you a swift kick up the arse and show you the door. But I think you and I could have a bit of fun together. Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again.
That's Mayrina. I have some bad news for her.
Keep that hole under your nose shut, or things will get messy.
That hag doesn't tell us what to do.
What is it? What's going on?
Auntie Ethel killed your brothers.
That can't be true. Auntie Ethel.
They were being rude, and I detest rudeness.
You monster! The deal is off!
Enough! Away with you! Blessed silence at last. Some time in the cage should do her good. And you'll regret sticking your nose in my business.
Alright, nice photo right here. Photo op.
Oh, another thin-blooded mongrel.
Yes, he. I can just walk into homes now. This gets better and better. Let's play.
Talk to me.
Let's cook with fire, baby. One, two.
No holding back. No time to waste.
I will ascend. On the move.
Time to push my luck again.
A rough tempest I will raise. With haste.
Enjoy playing with your new friends. Bye-bye.
I can't have gone far.
Quickly.
Fuck yes.
No holding back.
Time to strike.
You mean path is interrupted? It's a fucking... It's a magic missile.
This is my time.
Swift and lethal.
Never a dull moment.
This is my time.
I will ascend.
Blood comes easy these days. All right.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Go on.
Well met. I am a magical projection of game. And if you see this manifestation, that means I have prematurely perished. However, For reasons that cannot be disclosed, it is of vital importance that my death be remedied at your earliest convenience. You may rest assured that I do not speak out of self-preservation alone. Many lives depend on my return to the living within the span of 2 days. I trust I've made myself clear.
Why do many lives depend on your return to the living?
That will be covered by the "for reasons that cannot be disclosed" clause. So let's move on. I have upon my deceased person a magical item that can accomplish my return. But such is the value and rarity that it is protected by a multi-layered security protocol. I will now explain the protocol. Step 1 is to retrieve from my person a pouch I wear over my heart. Next, you must unthread the purple seam that seals it in a counterclockwise fashion. Do not touch any other colored strand. Inside the pouch, you will find a folded letter and a tiny flute. Unfold the letter and note the markings in the top and bottom corners. These are the notes you will need to play. Starting from the bottom right, play the notes in correct order, clockwise this time. Upon completion of the tune, a magma method will appear, which will pose the following question. Iskcha Chisnaga. This is Ignan for "What is my name?" The answer is Kasi Trak Ash. Pronounce the name correctly, and the method will breathe on the letter. Stay clear, because the little scamp can melt metal. Words will now appear on the letter's surface, effectively turning the letter into a scroll of true resurrection. Use it to bring me back to life.
Fine. I promise I will do so.
Excellent. Now repeat my instructions back to me, please.
I got it. Seams, notes, names, a lot.
In that case, this will be an easy exercise. Step 1.
Fine, I'll play along. Step 1, retrieve the pouch.
And next?
Unthread the purple seam in a counterclockwise fashion.
Right. You then have access to the letter and the flute. Go on. Remember to play them clockwise. And after that?
Yes, when a method appears, I should say its name. Ka, Si, Chak, Ash.
Correct. But pay attention to the trach part. Ch is back of the throat. And so we have gone through the necessary steps again. It is gratifying to see your memory does not fail you. Best of luck with the protocol. May my cold, dead hands soon be refilled with the warmth of life so they can shake yours in gratitude.
I'll feel that one later.
The pouch is sealed with differently colored strands of thread.
Purple thread in a counterclockwise.
As the purple thread becomes undone, the pouch opens to reveal a letter and flute inside.
Alright, dead. It's gonna spell the word dead. It's not that hard.
This is the flute Gale kept on his person. A faint magical aura envelops its wooden surface.
Let's go for it. Hell yeah.
Handsome and talented. Goodness me, I'm a goner.
All right.
The flute awaits with bated breath.
Iskcha Chisnaga.
Ki ka has asiji cha ash.
Daya Zoom. Multhamesk. Dinu Frantha Manfrager.
I get that now I have a scroll of true resurrection.
How delicious.
But you can use a revivify on Shadowheart.
A little help.
No time to dally.
Why is everyone going in there? Get out! Idiots! Get away. Just stay away, idiots.
Shadowheart, the way you paint around your eyes, they look perfectly cloaked in shadow.
Some healing for a wizard in need.
Anyways, thanks for the scroll of true resurrection, but... yeah, all good.
What's on your mind?
You and Mizora seem to know each other. How?
We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. She favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
I can see why you were so keen to escape.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
Do you think she'll keep coming after you?
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
My word, you did it!
Gale will never look that happy again, so...
Oh, it's good to be alive. My hands are still cold, so that handshake will have to wait, but in the meantime... thank you.
You're welcome, and welcome back. Alright, it's time for explanations, Gale.
Yes. I was afraid you'd say that. Only fair to warn you I've precious few answers to spare. I apologize if that sounds thankless. It's just that some secrets simply cannot be revealed.
I've seen the darkness inside of you, remember? I already know.
You don't know. Not really. But after all you've done for me, I do suppose I should be at least a little bit forthcoming. Tell you what, I will answer one question that you may have, to the best of my ability, if I can.
Why did your projections say many lives depended on your resurrection?
When I told you I need powerful magic to keep my condition under control, I didn't tell you why. Well, here's part of the why. I am dangerous. Not because I want to be, but because of an error I made in the past. It makes me dangerous, even in death. You brought me back to life, and for that I am in your debt. But we're surrounded by danger. It could happen again. If it does, bring me back again. You must, for the sake of many.
I reckon we'll just do a long rest. It's funny that he had that whole thing set up, because now I just have that. I'm gonna hold on to it forever. Anyways. I don't suspect there'll be a lot to talk about tonight. But yeah, Karlach.
Wanna dance?
Still alive. So that's progress.
Funny. Anyway. How close are we to leveling up?
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
You were strangely concerned when we met that monster hunter in the swamp.
It's not what you think. I'm not some monster. I feed on animals. Boars, deer, kobolds, whatever I can get. I'm just too slow right now. Too weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer, fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
Why didn't you tell me?
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me.
You tried to bite me. How can I trust you?
Because we don't have a choice. Not if we're going to save ourselves from these worms. I need you alive. You need me strong. Please, only be a taste, I swear. I'll be well, you'll be fine. And everything can go back to normal.
Are you mad? No.
No. No, of course. Silly of me to even ask. I'll go and find something on 4 legs to eat, I suppose. See you in the morning.
You watch him stalk away, slumped, sulking, and ready to kill.
Morning. I hope last night's little unpleasantness hasn't left a bad taste in your... I hope there are no bad feelings.
You're lucky I didn't kill you.
And you're lucky I'm not a true vampire. Last night could have gone very differently if I'd magically summoned a pack of wolves. Alas, I'm just a spawn. All of the hunger, few of the powers.
Is that how you can stand in the sun, because you're not a true vampire?
Oh no. I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
What's causing this? The Mind Flayer's parasite.
That's my theory, but who knows? I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
So we're traveling with a vampire, are we? Of course we are. Word of warning, Astarion. I taste absolutely awful.
I'd just better not wake in the night to find fangs at my throat.
Enough. We need him, like it or not.
He's not wrong. We're bound together, no matter what comes.
Maybe we could get him to wear a bell. Dissuade any nighttime prowling.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Up to all day without us,
Yeah, I wanted that mug.
Hey, soldier.
What do you know about the city of Elturel falling into Avernus?
Wasn't all that long ago. I never knew the whole of how and why, but I remember the devil slavering with delight. I should have looked after the Elterans more. Gone out of my way to make sure they were all right. The long and short of it was, I didn't want to risk my neck. I let them get on with the nightmare, same as I had to. But Avernus is no place for decent folk. I'm glad they got out. So glad.
Come on, we're heading out.
Aces.
Let's get Will and Lizelle.
Well met.
I'd like you to join me.
That's the spirit.
Speak.
I'd like you to join me.
It is done.
Alright. Let's get Gale.
Excellent choice.
Summon you a spider. You get us an imp.
Alright, what now?
Feed if you must, Astarion. But give me so much as a hungry look, and I'll drive a stake through your heart.
There's something I've been wanting to share with you, if now's a good time.
You're voluntarily telling me about yourself. Are you feeling unwell? Is it the tadpole?
No. The opposite. I feel like I can share this with you. I've never felt that way before. It's difficult to put into words. I think it might be easier to just show you. Use the tadpole. The connection. Come into my mind.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I trust you.
What am I going to see?
How I came to be who I am. How I found my way to Lady Shah's embrace. I don't remember how it started. Only how it ended. I was fleeing.
She asked my name. Can't remember what I said. Can't remember anything before those words. All I know is she saved my life and gave me a new home with Lady Shah.
It hurts. That's all I remember.
Something sparks in your memory about Selûnite rites of passage. You heard once about how they would send their children out into the wilds to navigate their way home.
You look like you were wearing A moonstone? Isn't that commonly worn by Selûnites?
You're reading too much into things. A childhood bauble, that's all. Just because Selûnites claim something doesn't mean they own it.
No wonder you're so dedicated to Shar. You feel like you owe your life to her.
Lady Shar. But yes, her and those who saved me and taught me her ways. The Mother Superior. She made me who I am. At least as best as I can remember. She taught me, trained me, punished me when I failed her. Which was often.
You must have been important to her.
Perhaps I was. She sent me on this mission, after all.
Alright. No balls. Let's just go in. We need to save Mayrina. Let's go. Again.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
Okay. Take this ring.
Thank you. It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. It's somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite...
Gale, what's happening?
The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
You are as thick as they come, sweetness. This is my personal playhouse, and you don't have an invite. Get out!
Tell me where Mayrina is.
Has that wriggler eaten your brain already? Leave. Or you'll end up in tonight's stew. You'll go nicely with Mayrina. She's already marinating. Ah.
Look.
Don't!
What's that?
Please! Please!
Way to the nearest library.
Wait!
My sweet Callum, whose beloved asks that his beauty never fade.
As you edge closer to the mirror, a pale face appears, contorted in fear. Fists slam against the mirror's surface again and again.
What is this place?
My darling Magron. She wished for the mind of a genius, but that silly head crossed me. My dearest Ephraim, he begged me to halt the deadly disease that ravaged him. This poor dear wished never to lay eyes on her family again.
I'll put this stuff to good use, lady. Don't worry.
Stop! Please! Please!
You feel crushing waves of fear as the presence within the door recoils. You can't let people through, not again.
No time to chat. I'm here to kill the hag.
A scene appears in your mind. 2 paladins and a cleric marching through the door, shrouded in the glow of the divine. Weapons brandished, they charge into the hag's lair. Screams of terror pierce the air.
You let them in? Naughty. That's a decade for each. You're mine for 30 more years, Petal.
I mean it. Let me through.
The door stays silent. Its form flickers, and you realize that the door is transparent.
I can see through you. I can just walk in.
You see the hag, eyes bright with glee, as she sets fire to the door. With a jerk, you're pulled from the vision. The presence within shrinks, begging you not to run through it.
My gentle Lauren. He wished to know what was to come.
No. No! Don't look! Mustn't look, mustn't see!
Are you alright?
I see it. What's to come?
You realize there's magic at work. Some type of spell. An illusion.
Me. Dead. Dead! Flesh rotten, bone shining!
Calm yourself. Whatever you're seeing, it isn't real.
Lies! Lies! I see it! See truth! See death! All future!
What you see isn't real. There's magic at work here. Something dark and chaotic.
No. Real. Real! Knife-twisting, bone-raking, skull-splitting, heart... Gods, don't hurt me! Oh, please, 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 please!
You're safe with me, I swear.
No! No! Monster! For my dripping, flesh-peeling, mind flayer!
Look at me, I'm not a mind flayer.
No! No! Mind flayer! Get away! Get away!
No intention of letting that happen.
A thief who tried to steal from Auntie. Now the good little pet guards my home.
Don't look.
Step quick.
Can't give up.
Forever dauntless.
No surrender. Victory away.
Thank God we leveled up.
Take two.
the fearless.
Lovely little Pecpio. Despite everything.
Pretty good. I'll take it. Ha! We'll leave this alone for now. Well, I can hear Mazora's laughter. Hell yeah. That should be everyone.
This is more dangerous than I thought.
All right.
Well, I'll cross this place off our list of possible holiday destinations.
Stinky.
Nice.
Oh, a little respite does wonders.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Here we are.
Trap. So much for a warm welcome.
The pride of the gate. I've got a long road ahead.
Trap. So much for a warm welcome.
What's cooking?
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
Don't burn yourself.
Looking ahead.
Alright, here we go, all of us.
There, in the cage.
Looks like a trap there.
I'll disarm it.
You come to my home, interfere in my business, and now have the gall to face me in the heart of my lair. You petulant bollocks! I'll rip your spine out your asshole! I'll use your blood to spice my stew! I'll keep you alive until I've sucked the marrow from your bones. And then I'll bring you back and do it all over again.
Stop it! Please! Let me go!
You want the girl so bad. Fine.
That girl hasn't got long, if you plan to save her.
Oh, bloody clever clubs!
Let's go. Time to strike.
No choice but to keep going.
Need to act fast.
I speak, they burn.
Try to stop me now, brat!
Gods, it's hot in here.
Blade will not bend. Done.
Bloody clever clogs!
Got to keep fighting. Oh, damn you.
The dice roll in my favor. One by one.
Wait! Wait just a tick! Killing me is a waste of time. I'll find a way to return. Always have, always will. But it's unpleasant. So how about we be civilized about this, I have something you want.
What I want is Marina, alive and free.
But she's worthless to you.
Don't let her take me, please.
Shut it! You owe me a babe, girl. And I'll take it, whether you like it or not. Let me leave with the girl, and I'll give you power. You want to be stronger, tougher, smarter? Done! Anything is possible. Just let me keep the girl and her babe.
Not only would this be a vile deal, it would be folly to trust a hag's gifts.
It's your choice, sweetness.
My reinforcements are nearly here. Give me the girl and the power, and they'll spare you. Hell yeah.
You greedy little bollocks. Fine. Here. I'll not soon forget this sweetness. You have my word.
But the deal. What about my husband? What happens to him?
Deal's off, you dumb cow. And you've him to thank for it. Not that it matters. I'll find another just as plump and ripe. I can set up shop elsewhere. People always need lotions and potions.
If I ever see you again, you'll be fertilizing the swamp.
If I ever see you again, you'll have a tentacle for a tongue. Bye-bye, Petal.
I have a confession. I was too hasty to judge you. I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland.
And I thought you cruel, stubborn, and judgmental.
Yes, all that is true. I am cold as the sea of night. But you have stoked fires I didn't know I possessed. I swear, you would tear the horns off one dragon for plunging into another. You've gained my respect, and more still, my yearning. When I come near, your odor alone is enough to make my neck sweat and my hairs stand on end.
I have just one word. Yuck.
Yuck, is it? Your loss, I fear. One day soon, You will wonder how my lips might have tasted, how my fingers on your skin might have felt, and you will wish you could return to this lost moment.
Have a lot on my mind. Well, in it.
I'm so stupid. How could I have trusted her? I almost gave that monster my child.
Why the hells would you even consider that?
That's what she wanted. My baby. Thank God I was going to do it. For him. My husband. She was going to bring him back. Bring Connor back to life.
You'd have sacrificed a new life for lost life. Pure selfishness.
I have nothing, all right? Ethel promised to raise the child, teach them magic, give them a good life. It's a damn sight better than I can do. I just wanted everything back. Back the way it was.
Ethel saw you were vulnerable. She took advantage.
It's my own fault for letting her. Look, I don't like owing people. Here, this socket is worth some coin.
Keep it. You don't owe me anything.
Really? That's... My husband gave it to me. I should take him home. His coffin is just upstairs. A decent burial is the least I can give him. Thank you. I don't think there's anyone else who would have saved me.
Well met.
Really, no words for that? Okay.
Elminster's not around.
I'm
so
not.
Might as well.
I don't really want to
well
long
that
rest
ends.
just yet.
Not as bad as it could have.
So, Astarion, which of us would you rather feed on if you had free reign?
Ah, will, no question. He's strong, fast, and righteous. I'm salivating already.
Interesting.
You sound disappointed. I'll bite you if you...
Gods! Didn't hear you coming. I know I should head home, but I can't bring myself to leave. The thought of putting him in a wheelbarrow and making the journey all over again. We were just kids when we met. I might have pushed him off a swing I wanted. He got right up and pushed me back. I was so surprised that I just laughed. He did too. We've barely spent a day apart since.
I found a wand. I think I can resurrect your husband.
What? You can?
You feel a surge of power from the wand. The air suddenly tastes acrid. It wants to be used.
Bring him back! Bring Connor back! Please!
Fine.
What? What's happening? Why is he still dead?
You feel something pull at you. The creature yearns for a master.
What have you done to him?
So the hag fulfills her promise. It can never be Sybil, can it?
But this isn't what she promised! I wanted him back! Back the way he was! Not this!
We can always bury him again.
No! Don't put him in the ground! He is afraid of the dark. I'll do it. I'll take him.
Sorry, this is how things turned out.
No, this is my fault, and I'm gonna fix it. Maybe someone in Baldur's Gate can help us. Connor always said you can find anything in that city. I'll figure something out. Come on, love. Let's go.
Using Ethel's wand wasn't the best idea.
Pity. He's beyond even the power of the weave to help now.
Here lies Connor, beloved husband, and a tasty little morsel to boot.
It sucks.
Killed a few giant bats in my day, Astarion, but never hunted a vampire.
Just to remind you, I'm merely a spawn. It won't count. But if you want a true vampire, I'm happy to recommend one.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here. We need to head back to the grove.
Starion, how is the rat diet going?
It may soon come to an end if you don't shut your mouth.
No rest for the wicked, I see. What to do?
I want to see if I can report this to Zevlor. That detail's just not in there.
Zevlor. By Delt's virtue. The Blade of Frontiers? What's happened, Will? I paid the price of angering the wrong devil. Believe me, I understand better than most.
A moment passes as Zevlor contemplates Will's words. He then turns his attentions to you.
Our time grows short. If Korga won't abandon her madness, then we'll have to try the road. Goblins or no.
You can't let the druids force you out.
So long as Korga leads them, we'll never be safe here. If you're suggesting we remove her...
That's exactly what I'm suggesting.
A low thought. But I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it. But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once.
Leave it to me.
You're taking a risk for us. We'll see that you're rewarded. I'm still hoping Korga can be swayed from this madness. But if not, leaders need to make tough decisions. We do what we must.
Commander!
Just Zevlor, too. We're civilians now.
With respect, sir, being a Hellrider is
Kaga is evil. Beyond shine killing evil. She straight up practices evil. She's a shadow druid. Wrong way. My bad, G. Anyways.
We're cornered in this place. Even the bloody druids look like they might turn on us.
Yep. I know how to stop that, though. And that's not by straight up killing Kaga. We need to prove that Kaga isn't trustworthy.
Your mother was a heartbeat away from fighting a bear.
I'm not letting bells out of my sight. Should the druids try anything again? Well, Kellamvor is going to be busy.
No, I'm not gonna straight up kill her. I need to face her with what she's done. What she is.
Why are you here?
I sent you to Zevlor.
I know the truth. You mean to take the grove for the Shadow Druids?
What?
That damn nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
Mistress Olladin, I can explain.
Shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Corga, what is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
Take this letter, Wrath. It will explain everything.
What's in the cloakwood? Corga, have you lost your mind?
Halsin is weak, Wrath. But in the shadows, we are strong. We are safe. There is no other way.
You and Halsin welcome untouchables to your midst. You defile the grove for the sake of harmony.
Olladin speaks truth. Who among you disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin?
The choice is made. Corga, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Olladin. With the grove taken for Cloakwood, the Circle will see that I'm right. The Great Mother will guard us from all danger.
You're so desperate to be proven right, it's made you forget who you really are.
Yes. When the darkest hour fell, it was us that brought light. Sylvanas demands we illuminate shadow, not hide within it. How was I so blind?
Careful, Corga. The shadows don't forgive.
I belong to the shadows no longer. You've no power over me.
You would question my power. Mother Earth, hear me. Grant me your wrath.
Come on, then.
Impero Divi.
Found my mark.
Time to strike. Taste my fury.
Death is but a word away.
I'm heating up.
Time to push my luck again.
Excellent.
You will face Sylvanus.
You once called me a monster. Seems I've proven you right.
You're damn right. Joining the Shadow Druids. What were you thinking?
I was thinking I could make us safe. A foolish notion. To think we'd find comfort in shadow. I endangered a child. I betrayed the Circle's trust. We will stop the Rite and I will stand trial. My fate lies with Sylvanus. May he have mercy.
And what of Zevlor's people?
We will grant them safe harbor until they depart. Meanwhile, help us contend with the goblins. Perhaps we can dissuade them from attacking.
How did the Shadow Druids even find you?
It began with a letter. There was no messenger. It simply appeared. Olladin came soon after. An army was coming, she said. Goblins, drow, and more still. Legions upon legions. The Druids of Cloakwood knew the dangers this would bring. They ordained that all circles cast the Rite to shelter from the storm. Olladin taught me to harness the Tree Father's power to wall us in. In return, well, you know the rest. I would turn the grove over to them. I won't forget the wounds I've inflicted. I pray Halcyon returns to heal them in full. I see it on your face.
Hey, soldier.
I do not hate you. I am ashamed at how far I let your machinations spread. You have saved Korga from herself. I cannot thank you enough.
I hear you brought Korga back from the brink. My thanks. But what about your other mission? Any word on Master Halcyon?
No, not yet.
Please hurry. For both your sakes.
Do you know where Halcyon went?
He and the adventurers were headed to the ruined temple in the west. Master Halcyon studied that drow for days, and he was sure something at the temple could help his research. I'm praying he was right. Take it one step at a time, Nettie. Come on.
I knew Korga was desperate, but I never imagined she'd get Cloakwood involved. You pulled her from the brink. She owes you her life.
You've known her longer. Has she really changed?
By all appearances, yes. When I look at her, I see the Corga I once knew. But it could be another lie. I pray it isn't.
I know you had to stop her, but Corgar was just trying to protect us. She went too far, but at least she had a plan.
Corga lied to us. She betrayed us. She didn't deserve your mercy.
The Rite of Thorns has ceased. It seems you will be allowed to stay, but behave.
Looks like the druids have eased off some. Small mercies.
Wow.
This place ain't so special. Why were the druids so protective of it?
Now they're done messing about with rituals, maybe them lot can make themselves useful.
I've never seen this before. I have to go explore, like, actually talk to everyone. Because I've never seen this outcome before. This is awesome.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
You saved our little girl and stopped the ritual. Thank you. We are in your debt.
Hope we'll meet again under better circumstances.
Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Bells, it's our job to get us out of here safely, not yours.
It's my job too.
Hey, you here to trade or?
Your partner's a thief.
Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you.
You could at least pretend to be sorry.
I am sorry. Sorry we're still talking about this. Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
Okay. Sure. Chump room. Man, news really does spread around here fast.
We're cornered in this place. Even the bloody druid.
Alright. Info hasn't spread over to here, so we should go talk to Zevlor.
I can pack or talk, and right now I'm packing.
I'm told the druids have stopped their damn chanting. What happened?
Kaga agreed to stop the ritual.
Truly? Ilmater's ashes. I never thought you would actually see reason. Thank you. We still have the goblins to contend with, but you've given us time to prepare. I need to ensure my people make the most of it. But here, left over from my soldiering days, it's sparse thanks for what you've done for us, but gods and goblins willing, I won't need it again. If you can clear the road of goblins, as you say, I'll ensure a reward is gathered for you.
Show the Flaming Fist.
Pardon?
When we get to Baldur's Gate, where are we enlisting?
I'm done soldiering, Tilly. I'd like a clean start, but go with the Watch. You're too honest to be a mercenary.
Interesting. I'm gonna wear the gloves of missile snaring, because I'm so cool when I missile snare.
I'm drinking. You're leaving.
I'm not leaving until you tell me exactly what happened to the first druid.
I already told you. He was at the temple ruins with us. But it ain't like we forced him to go along. As soon as he heard we had a contract to find that Night Song relic, he was more eager than a hound in heat. When the goblins jumped us, most of my crew scarpered, just like I taught them to. The old codger didn't.
And you just left him to die.
Yeah, and I'd do the same again. He weren't my responsibility. If you want to play the hero, go ask the goblins nicely. And maybe they'll give you whatever's left of him.
Eridan's an asshole.
You've had your share. Leave some for the rest.
I am not grumpy. Spell on your face would frighten a troll. We should have left by now. Damnation! Instead, we're just sitting here, practically begging to be attacked. Staying is a mistake.
You're doing the right thing. The tieflings need help.
And what about us? There's every chance we've doomed ourselves by helping these people. We will end up fodder for some goblin's blade, all because Leah insists on helping every wounded foe we see. Our best chance to make it to Baldur's Gate is on our own. This place is lost.
Hold on. Why are you so eager to reach the city?
You are looking at Leroican's newest apprentice. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
I've heard that name before. A young man, yes? Lives in Ramaz's tower in the upper city.
The very same.
Word in Waterdeep has it he's a bit of a cad. But you say he's an accomplished wizard?
Of course he is. The greatest spellcaster along the sword.
I like this angle.
As if I were a lesser mentor.
In that case, I'd very much appreciate it if you could arrange an introduction, should we reach the city.
I've heard stories about Leroican. Not all of them good.
Common gossip. The byproducts of ignorance and jealousy. I've admired Leroican for years. Never dreamed he'd answer my letter. But I've worked myself to the bone for this. Few can match me in either magic or talent. The names Roland and Leroican will be known far and wide. You'll see.
Where did I put that oak
How long
bucket?
until Roland shows off his thunder wave? No helping it. We're exposed now.
They're dumb enough to ask.
True.
So, like, this is actually the most good guy run I can ever do.
Hells take me. What I wouldn't do for better tools.
Well, not being a complete pushover. Wow.
I'd die if I met Leroica reeking of this place.
Let's try talking to everyone.
I was hoping you'd come to chat. What do you need?
Alright. Let's go talk to Gale. Ooh, this interaction. Eh, we don't need a photo. I'm about to get a better one. That's the deity you wizards adore, Mystra, right?
Oh. My, you startled me. I, was miles away.
Care to tell me why you were conjuring an image of the goddess?
For the seldom purpose of prayer. Mystra commands all magic. Salvation, if such a thing exists, is hers to bestow or withhold. And yet even now, more than I fear losing my own self and soul, I fear losing my command of her art. Magic is my life. I've been in touch with the weave for as long as I can remember. There's nothing like it. It's like music, poetry, physical beauty, all rolled into one and given expression through the senses. Is it the same for you?
Magic is like music, but while you need it written down, I could play by ear.
Fair enough. Though in the end, we're still playing the same composition. Perhaps I can show you what I mean by reaching into the weave together.
By all means.
Then follow my lead.
I wonder if I can picture his head on a spike. I'm not going to do it. I just want to see if the option pops up.
Now you.
A familiar feeling, like a kind word and a kind touch at the same time. It's warm and comfortable.
Excellent. Now, repeat after me. Athran mistraril kantrak eo.
Ah, yes. The scent of rosewater and a sense of well-being. A sliver of weave that tastes sweet on the tongue.
Very good. Now, I want you to picture in your mind the concept of harmony, as true as you can.
You see, or is it sense, the presence of a woman. The woman who hovered over Gale's palm. There's something like the anticipation of a kiss. Then being cloaked in peace. You are safe. You are nestled in the cup of Mystra's hand.
You did it! You're channeling the weave. How does it feel?
Incredible. Though, of course, I could have managed it by myself.
You're hard to please, aren't you?
The weave connects you. The moment feels intimate.
Hold on to the moment.
You realize the weave is making you one. You have but to imagine your desire, and Gale will know it. The weave evaporates, and as it does so, you realize the night feels suddenly cold and lonesome.
A meal as friends.
Oh. There it goes. How easily things slip away from us, no matter how hard they were in the obtaining. Good night. I enjoyed sharing a moment of magic with you. What's on your mind?
That protocol of yours, why make it so difficult?
The instructions were easy enough, weren't they? If slightly elaborate. Like I said, I'm dangerous even in death. I'm merely trying to protect those around me. I find that a healthy amount of theatrics, a voice from the beyond, a magic flute, a friendly, if highly combustible magma method, tends to make for a more compelling case. If nothing else, I'm sure I piqued your curiosity.
I never realized it was so easy to cast magic.
I assure you it's not. Don't get me wrong, you did well. The somatic component, the verbal component, even the focus on the inner self that invites Mystra in. But I was still your conduit. To perform such a feat alone requires much and arduous study. Of course, as a sorcerer, these talents come to you quite naturally. I do hope you cherish that gift.
What do you make of having a vampire in our camp?
We all have our burdens, one way or the other.
Well met. That's the spirit.
Corvus, Corvus, Corvus. You said I earned your respect, so why are you so rude all the time?
If you must know, Verkith requires everything of her children. I can't count how many bruises I've inflicted. Can't measure how much blood I've drawn in the Undying Queen's name. I know only blood red and death black. My mind is silver, and my body steel. I am what I must be, say what I must be, to survive every beast I face and every wound I bear.
You know what happens if we don't find a cure?
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born. That shiver betrays your fear. Suppress it. It is useless. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me.
You're worried we haven't changed. This is good news.
Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
I'd like you to join me.
It is done.
Guess I didn't pick it up. We just need Karlak.
Soldier?
Come on, we're heading up.
Fuck yes.
Sharp as ever.
Let's move.
All right. Alright, we save here. And we continue tomorrow. Corvus, Corvus, I'm fucking Corvus!